The North American Gas Forum is addressing a number of questions that are actually critical for long-term as well as short-term viability of the energy industry in general, not just the natural gas industry. Really thinking about things like the role of natural gas in the energy transition. Generally, we like to think about broad societal goals, but it's important to recognize that individuals have to see real benefits associated with things that are going on around them as well. And I think raising that in the context of these types of forums is incredibly valuable.
It's been a great experience thus far. Met a lot of people who are very familiar with the industry, and so I'm just really interested in hearing their take on where the industry is going. They obviously have a good grasp on the challenges that the industry is facing, so working collectively to help address and overcome those challenges is something I want to take away from the conference.
This year I've had an amazing experience at the North American Gas Forum. Energy Dialogues has really pulled together a fantastic group of professionals that can come together and discuss issues that we have before us that we all need to solve together.
Some of the best takeaways from the North American Gas Forum is it's the one place where we get a lot of integration with government. You know, both congressional leaders and some of the NGOs in town. And what I've really liked is the understanding of the viewpoint of some of those different different entities. And you get a better feeling of some of the things that those entities are focused on that we wouldn't normally get in our day-to-day business.
We have been running the North American Gas Forum for close to a decade now. We have grown the event very considerably over the years. And what makes it really unique is that we don't just focus on one part of the value chain, but we bring together decision makers from across the entire value chain. We have really deep discussions and exchange, and we're moving from not only the concept and the ideas, but to actually making things happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the future unfolds and as we, the big we, figure out how to tackle a challenge as enormous and complex as the global energy transition, there is no time to waste on unhelpful debates that do not drive progress or bring new insight, on debates that divide rather than unite, talking at each other and not talking with each other. We, the big we, should be wearing the same t-shirt, one that unifies around the end goal and also around the critical imperative to make more and faster near-term progress. That is what matters.
Some of the main topics being addressed this year at the North American Gas Forum that I think are crucial for the industry include, your location here in DC. You're looking at a combination really of the policy and economics, the financing, yes, but also the regulatory infrastructure, the superstructure that guides how decisions are going to be made by investors. So I think one of the really big takeaways you can get from an event like this one is having a chance to talk to not only industry stakeholders, but also some of the people who are peripheral to or part of the decision process around investment.
The U.S. Chamber of Commerce represents the business community. It's the largest trade organization representing the business community, and we are 100% focused on growing this economy. And North American Gas is going to be a big part of continuing our growth at about 4.2% and utilizing the resources we have here in North America to export all over the world and continue to grow the economy, grow the global economy, and secure affordable energy from here in North America.
Well, this is the 5th North American Gas Forum conference that I've attended. Obviously, I wouldn't keep returning if I didn't find a lot of value, both in what's discussed at the forum as well as the relationships of others that come year after year.
It's really in our name, we're Energy Dialogue. We bring people together, stakeholders, key stakeholders and decision makers across the energy industry, but also outside of the energy industry.
Energy Dialogues has provided a really nice platform to have very real conversations about issues that the natural gas industry faces. It's a place where environmental groups, environmental NGOs in particular, public leaders, public servants, and people from the energy industry, as well as academics like myself, can come together and hear perspectives from other people's points of views. I think that's probably the biggest value, actually, that the Energy Dialogues platform provides, is the ability to share those views in an unbiased way so that everybody's really aware of the challenges that are faced in the multidimensional complex that is energy.